Hello, hello friends, it's Danny here, and I'm excited to be on the Scrappy Boy Stamps Today channel. We're going to put together the Out of Order Elevator Builder. Before we get to that though, I wanted to share the rest of this collection, unravel the mystery, some fun characters and sentiments. There's also the math, science, and history, more fun characters and awesome sentiments. There are the outline dies for both sets that will be available, or that are available. There's fun paper, math, science, and history. There's also an Atom mini album card die that I will be sharing a tutorial on later, like probably in a couple weeks. There's also a fun lightning bolt stencil that is super fun. And then, like I said, there is the Out of Order Elevator Builder that we're going to be working with today, and the Out of Order little stamp set that coordinates with this. Before I get to putting this together, I will share a couple cards I have made. You're a princess, and this is your tiara. It's got that sweet character and the fun papers. And I did do some like metallic inks, like a marker on her tiara and her barrette. And then this one is You're the King of the Nerds. And I just thought that was fun. That paper pad or paper pack is really fun. So let's get busy. This elevator die, Out of Order elevator die, does have a lot of pieces, but on the back is a picture and it shows you exactly how to put it together. And then, like I said, there is the little stamp set. So let's walk through all the pieces. I haven't actually put it together yet, so bear with me. There might be a few pieces that I mess up on, but we're going to try because I think it'll be pretty easy. So there is this largest die, makes like this outer frame. Things are falling here. So it'll make this outer frame here. And that measures about just a little, like it's 4 1/8. So it'll fit on the front of a standard A2 size card. Then next, there is another layering die to make this layer here. So that's that one. And then there is one more like layering one, so you can have that. Like I said, I do already have everything all die cut and stamped and etc. So there's the picture again. And then what I would recommend for like these, you can do it one of two ways. You can either stamp first and then die cut, which is what I ended up doing and found it so much easier, or you can die cut and stamp on it. I would just play around with like some scraps and see what works for you. But I do have the caution tape. So that's that caution. I just stamped it on some yellow and die cut it out. And then the Out of Order is this one, and then you use the words Out of Order. So I stamped it in red, and then I used the black for the Out of Order words. And then this one I found for me it was easier to die cut the shape and then use a clear block instead of my Misty to stamp it on there. I did get it off just a touch, but it didn't bother me, so I just left it there. And then this little one for the like fire pole thing, I stamped it in black on red, and then I just used my scissors to cut it out because I don't think that there's a die for that. So that's all of those that are in that stamp set. All right, moving on to the pieces. This is the elevator like frame and the doors. You will need to die cut like 2 of each color if you want to have different colors, because you'll get one like outer piece, and then you'll get like one of these pieces, and let me find it over here in this stack, one of these pieces. So what I did is I cut it out twice in 2 different colors, and that way we will be able to do our doors like this. So we'll have that frame in brown And then I'm going to go ahead and use red for that inside piece there. So it just layers up, and there is like the embossed line, I don't know if you can see it there, that will help you to line that up. So again, for that, I did 2 of each color. And so this is for the caution tape. You'll need just 1 set of these. This, let's see, let's just look at this. This one, I already put it together, this little itty bitty die. It cuts out the, like, what is it? What you're making is the elevator buttons. And so it cuts out that base piece and then 2 dots and then 2 teeny tiny dots. And I didn't want to have you watch me fiddle around with that. So like I said, I did already put it together, and that's what it looks like when it's done. So we have that. And then you have these pieces here, which you just do 1 of each in whatever colors you want. And I'm trying to think. It looks like we will go this way with those. But you could do it either way if you wanted to have that bigger spot up at the top, which maybe we'll try that because then we have the other thing at the bottom. Let's do this. Like I said, I think you could do it either way. If you've never watched my videos before, sometimes I get very nervous doing things for the first time without seeing how other people do it. So there might be another way to do it, but that's what I did. So that's those pieces. This die is for those signs. And then this piece here makes 2 little pieces that I believe go here on the bottom. My fingers are not really working well, but go here on the bottom. So that's all the pieces. Now we will just start putting it together. Again, I have not put this one together, so bear with me if I kind of struggle or mess up or anything like that. But seriously, I feel it will be really easy because you do have the picture on the back to draw inspiration from and see how to put it together. So I'm going to start by adhering this layer. I'm just going to use some liquid glue. You could use ATG or whatever works for you. I don't want to have to keep switching between adhesives, so I'm just going to use my liquid glue. All right, so I'm going to put that down, and there's the first layer. Then I'm going to bring in this next layer. All right, we're going to put that right there. All right, and then I think that I will bring in these pieces here. And I'm trying to figure out which way I want to do it. That does fit exactly there, so we could easily do that. Let's do it, because if you look at here on the picture, it has the wider piece at the bottom. So I think we're going to do it like that. And then this piece here looks like it goes on the inside. So I'm going to get these pieces down first. Got a lot of glue on that one. So I'm just going to tap it off on the back of my hand so that it doesn't like squeeze out all over the place. I can easily wash my hand later. It looks like a little bit did kind of squeeze out, but it's okay. This glue dries clear. I'm going to grab the other one of those and put it on the other side. If you didn't want to like tap it off on your hand or your arm or something, you can also just get a piece of scrap paper and kind of tap it off on there. So I'm going to put this right here. And again, we have a little bit of glue. I'm not worried because it does dry clear. Just kind of get this lined up. Next we have these little pieces, little thin pieces, and they go right there. So I'm going to do that. Just get some glue, dots of glue on it here. And I'm just going to line it up right next to that other one. It is a little bit longer, so it might be something that you want to do first, but we will have this other piece to cover it up and the elevator frame, so I don't think it'll be a problem. We'll get the one on the other side. Again, I'm just going to get it lined up here. Okay, so there we have that. Next, I think I want to adhere the elevator frame die. Cut. Okay. Just add some glue there. And then I'm going to try to line it up as best I can to the bottom and to the sides here. And that looks pretty good. Then I'm going to add these bottom pieces to the part here. If you look on the picture, kind of shows like that line. And if you look at the die cut, it does kind of have that like embossed line there. So I'm going to try to put that towards the top. I'm just going to lay that on there. Make sure it's kind of lined up with the bottom. Then we have the one for the other side. Just like that. And you can see our out of order elevator is coming together. Next, I'm going to do the doors. I'm going to take this base frame here, and I'm going to put that right in here. And then I'm going to take the second one, and again, it does have like that embossed, so it'll show us where to put the other layer on it. Get that one layered up in there. And you wouldn't have to add these, but it does kind of make it kind of fun to make it like two-toned, I guess. And my cat is on my craft table, so she might be joining us, and hopefully she will not steal any parts. Earlier, she stole the frames of the elevator, so I had to chase her down. I don't need the tweezers for that. Okay. Then we put this one on. And again, it's looking really, really good. I love that there is the picture to kind of guide you in case you kind of forget where you're at. They did put the little elevator buttons on this side over here, so I'm going to do that as well so that it's easy to remember. So I'm just going to put it like right here. And then I'm going to put the sign up here. All right, we'll have that sign right there. Then the little pull for fire alarm little handle button here, I'm going to put right over here. And then we just have left our caution tape and the out of order sign. I'm going to put the out of order more towards the top up here. That like that. And then we have our caution tape. So I'm probably going to do it just like that. And I'm just going to make it so that you can read it. And I'm going to make it so that the tweezers did not let go. I'm just going to hold it a minute so it stays in place. And then we'll do the other side. And then our elevator is done. So again, there's lots of pieces to this, but with that picture, it just helps it go together really easy. I will finish putting this together on a card off camera, and I will show that at the end of this video. I won't talk about it, but I'll just have it at the end so you can see it. You can also check out the Scrappy Boy Stamps Facebook group. There is so much inspiration there from other design team members and customers. We'd love to have you come on over and be inspired and share your creations. And in the description box, I also have a link to this out of order elevator builder die. So until my next video, that was Alyssa. Go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Bye now.